Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we have a new insight on the Mandalorian and Grogu movie into the regards of a Shadow Council member making a return to be appearing in this movie from the Mandalorian Season 3. Guys, we of course are going to go ahead. We're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here, not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from one of my favorites out there, StarWarsNewsNet.com, as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. The Mandalorian and Grogu seems to be bringing back Johnny Cohn as a Shadow Council member because he's an unnamed character. Technically, the actor is, of course, named Johnny Cohn. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right, but more names continue to be added to the cast of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie just a few weeks after filming has reportedly wrapped. Johnny Cohn, who appeared in the Mandalorian Season 3 as an Imperial Warlord, an unnamed Imperial Warlord, in the Shadow Council, will make a reappearance in the film. Deadline.com are the ones that are reporting this, and that comes as a very reputable source, of course. The other news, just a day after it was leaked, that Jeremy Allen White would also be back, or not be back, but be voicing Rada the Hutt, who will be back in the franchise since the Clone Wars animated movie in this post-Return of the Jedi era with this Mandalorian and Grogu movie. And if anything, these two back-to-back casting reports indicate that the mystery of the plot of this movie will still quite be unresolved. For now, we know that it will feature Din Djarin and Grogu in a new adventure, of course, which may include the Clone Wars movie character Rada the Hutt, presumably now grown into an adult, and also the Shadow Council, which would indicate a larger connection to Grand Admiral Thrawn, and maybe have some insights into Moff Gideon, and the overall story of the New Republic era shows, and kind of bridging them all together a little bit more than we were initially anticipating for this movie to do so. But it's not a bad thing. I think it's going to be a great thing for this film. The council was introduced in The Mandalorian Season 3 when Moff Gideon contacted them regarding recent galactic developments and what was going on with him and taking over Mandalore and trying to fight the Mandalorians. It would be plausible that we would at least see their reckoning with Gideon's demise, seemingly. As I had mentioned, there also may be some discussions and some insights as to what's going on with that, but if this story takes place after the events of Ahsoka Season 1, it's hard to imagine that we will not see them addressing the fact of that Grand Admiral Thrawn has returned. Not just that, but maybe even being there in person with Thrawn. And would this open the door for Thrawn's big screen appearance is a question that would remain. Expectations should still be kept in check and honestly low. Take it all with a grain of salt, as this has never been sold as a key piece of the puzzle that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have laid out for us. Still, certainly an argument to be made there. It would be quite of a thrilling surprise to go see the movie. Of course, that in itself is exciting, finally being able to watch a Star Wars movie in theaters for the first time in half a decade and have Thrawn kind of as a special appearance and a surprise for the movie. Of course, what we also know is that the film is currently in the midst of its post-production, which was going to probably take close to a year, and from there we'll see the marketing and promoting begin around spring of 2026, if not, hopefully maybe even sooner. Fingers crossed for that. There's going to be quite a bit of a post-production that goes into the Mandalorian and Grogu movie because multiple reasons of, well, it's a Star Wars movie, it's a sci-fi movie, so there's already a lot of special effects that they do put into these projects. Not just that, but they want to make sure that it all looks beyond amazing, as this is going to be a new taste in fans' mouths, returning to theaters since the last time being 2019's The Rise of Skywalker and the conclusion of the sequel trilogy. It will be the first Star Wars movie since then, and the jury is still out on which one is to happen next, though a recent report suggests it could be Sean Levy's Star Wars movie after the 2026 Mandalorian and Grogu movie, which would look to release sometime maybe in 2027. Disney recently moved Ice Age 6 into a December of 2026 release spot that was originally reserved for a Star Wars movie, which many fans were indicating to be the new Jedi Order movie with Razy Diddley and Charmin Obid-Chinoy, and that whole project is very up in the air as of right now. No longer seems to be filming anytime soon at the very least, or be releasing in December of 2026. I digress. As I had mentioned, having the Shadow Council pop up in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is going to serve to be quite some interest to the rest and the greater kind of story of the rest of the galaxy, not just our main characters of the Mandalorian and Grogu. And of course, I think it's also being kind of taken maybe as a bit of prematurely, but having Johnny Coyne is like the only one that's actually kind of said to be in the reports. It doesn't say the whole Shadow Council. It's one of those things that would be odd, though, I think, not to have the rest of the Shadow Council. Maybe they'll kind of one-off Johnny Coyne as and his character as maybe a bit of a bad guy in the movie, and like just like doesn't appear with the rest of the Shadow Council. But then again, as I had mentioned, I honestly highly doubt that we will see anything of that, and that it is going to be the whole Shadow Council. It's going to have a lot of cool, crazy reveals. As I had mentioned, we'll kind of keep our ears perked on this one. Take it all with a grain of salt. As I had also mentioned, don't get your hopes too up that this would maybe mean some type of indication of an appearance from Thrawn, although I'm definitely fingers crossed for that and think that that would be really honestly epic. Not just that, but hopefully they would save that for the actual movie itself. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing. So make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.